Okay, today we're installing the OPT7 Redline Triple 60-inch tailgate light bar. And I have the OPT7 Redline Easy Connect taillight harness for the F150. It's in this small box. The light bar comes in a long PVC tube to keep it safe during shipping. There are instructions on the packaging to open from a certain side and not the other end of the tube. You can see the warning stickers at the ends of the tube. I also have the light bar magnets to easily attach the light bar to the back of the truck. Since I have a 2019 F150, the body of the truck is aluminum, so it is not magnetic, but I will use a piece of 3/4-inch galvanized steel bar to be able to use the magnets. This will make moving or adjusting the light bar easy. I've taken the light bar out of the PVC tube. There are a few items included. There is a small bag of metal clips that you can use to attach the light bar to your truck. It comes with screws, but I don't think I would want to attach those to my truck unless there were no other way to attach the light bar. Also included is this wipe. I think it's an adhesive promoter wipe. I didn't end up using it. I just cleaned the area on my truck with some isopropyl alcohol. Then you have these two small tubes. I'm not sure what they're for. If you know what the small tubes are for, leave a comment on the video. Once you pull the light bar out of the PVC tube, it's in some plastic packaging. This looks like the kind of packaging you would see on other electronics. There's a 4-pin connector that will plug into the Easy Connect harness. If you didn't order the Easy Connect harness, I think this would plug into your trailer plug. Then you have a long white wire that you connect for your reverse lights. Again, this is a 60-inch light bar. Here is the light bar, and on the back you have the 3M double-sided adhesive already attached to the light bar. If you were just going to stick the bar to the back of your truck, you would just peel that red tape off. I plan to use the magnets to attach the light bar, so I only need to cut the tape where I plan to attach the magnets. I'm going to space the magnets to match the steel bar that I will stick to the truck first. On the 2019 F150 I have, on the passenger side of the tailgate, there's a small bracket that is screwed to the body of the truck bed. This bracket helps keep the tailgate aligned. If you were to just try to stick the light bar to the truck, it would not lay flat because of those two screws. I'm hoping with the steel bar tape and magnets, it will offset the light bar enough that the screws will not interfere with the light bar. Here is a closer look at the galvanized steel bar I bought. It's 3/4-inch by 4 feet, 12-gauge steel. I've attached some 3M automotive double-sided tape. This tape can be used to attach other accessories to the body of your vehicle. I got this 1/2-inch by 5-foot roll and stuck it to the back of the bar and just cut the extra off. We are now at the tailgate. This is a 2019 F150 Lariat Edition truck, and as you can see on the passenger side is the bracket I mentioned. You can see the 2 torque screws. I considered just removing the screws and bracket, but after some research, I think the bracket is used to keep the tailgate aligned, so I decided not to remove the bracket. Back to the light bar. I'm attaching the magnets to the light bar. The instructions say to just remove the red tape where you plan to attach the magnets. So I've cut and removed the red tape where I wanted to place the magnets. Since we have 5 magnets, I space them evenly in a 4-foot space that will correspond to the steel bar. Let's take a closer look at the Easy Connect harness. You can see we have a right side and a left side. Right will connect to the passenger tail light, and left will connect to the driver's side. I'll start with the driver's side. First, you have to take the tail light off, so you can feed the harness up from the bottom and connect it between the truck and your tail light. You have to remove these 2 bolts to be able to remove the tail light. Once you have the bolts out, carefully pull the tail light toward the rear without breaking the attachment points. We were able to pull the tail light off without breaking anything. You can see on the back of this the BLIS sensor. There are also the plastic pins that help secure the tail light to the truck. They were fairly tough to pull out. The pins go into these corresponding grommets on the truck. There's a lower and upper grommet. Then you have the OEM connector that you will connect the harness to and then back to the tail light. Once it's all connected, replace the tail light and the 2 bolts. On the passenger side, do the same thing. Remove the 2 bolts and carefully remove the tail light. There is a little less room behind this tail light because this side also has the little piston that lets the tailgate soft open. Just route your Easy Connect harness up through the bottom and connect it to the OEM connector and your taillight. Here is a picture of the harness. I fed it up through the bottom underneath the truck. Connect one side to your truck and the other to the taillight. I love that this eliminates the need to splice into your wires. Replace the taillight. Connect your 4-pin connector and the white wire. Use some zip ties to tidy things up, and then you're done. Next, I'll show you how it looks when it's all done.